What's going on, guys? I'm SeeJayAre, and this is my review of Ghost of Tsushima on the PlayStation 4.
Kosenkan!
Ghost of Tsushima is an epic open-world samurai action RPG produced by Sucker Punch, creators of the infamous and Sly Cooper series. The story takes place in the real-life location of Tsushima Island in 13th century feudal Japan. You play as Jin Sakai, one of only few remaining samurai to survive the initial Mongol invasion. It's up to Jin to rally survivors and lead the charge in driving these invaders from their homeland. In order to overcome a considerable disadvantage in numbers, Jin must implement combat strategies that lie outside the code of the samurai. Some of the greatest plot points in this game are driven by Jin's confliction between the tradition of the samurai and doing what is needed to survive. Ghost of Tsushima features some fantastic character development among its main cast of characters. Extended quests flesh out their backstories and motivations, as well as paint a picture of early life and customs in Japan. The main plot point following Jin's quest for revenge and the liberation of Tsushima Island features an epic story arc that will take players on a 20+ hour journey. The rest of my 40+ hour gameplay experience was filled out with side quests, focused on important characters that aid Jin along his journey, as well as the standard fare of fetch quests, escort missions, and liberation of Mongol outposts. The story is fantastic for the most part, and fans of Japanese cinema will notice many common themes between Kurosawa films like Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, and Sanjuro. Ghost of Tsushima certainly has a unique cinematic feel, both in story and presentation. Gameplay can be suited to your playstyle, whether that's traditional samurai sword fighting or the less honorable stealth assassin mechanics of the Ghost. There's a nice variety of weapons as well as a substantial skill tree to upgrade, with some abilities being more effective than others. The game features 4 main types of enemies: the swordsman, the spearsman, the archer, and the heavy. Jin is able to shift stances in order to effectively deal with each enemy type. This adds for a tremendous amount of variety in the combat style. Ghost of Tsushima is a type of game that you need to plan your attack. If you go rushing into a group of enemies, you are most likely going to die, which I did plenty in this game. I don't want to say that combat is hard, but you definitely have to have a strategy. I sometimes found it difficult to manage large groups of enemies and had issues with locking onto a particular enemy. Also ran into a few issues with some odd camera angles that limited my ability to see the enemy that I was attacking. Now, as with any open world action game this size, missions tend to get a little bit repetitive. One of the main testaments to Ghost of Tsushima are the story elements contained within those side missions that elevate them above standard fare. Aside from some minor issues, I found the gameplay very enjoyable. When it comes to graphics and sound, this game is tough to beat. The game features some gorgeous lighting and particle effects, and a wide variety of environments including mountains, snow, beach, forest, and flower-filled plains. This game features some of the best trees, grass, flowers, foliage that I've ever experienced in a video game. The score and the voice acting in this game are fantastic. I spent my time predominantly playing in English, but several times switched over to the Japanese language track. I really enjoyed my time with Ghost of Tsushima, and it absolutely left me looking for more. While the gameplay didn't really provide anything that sets it apart from other great open world action games, what's here is a refined gameplay experience with a few minor issues. Sucker Punch has crafted a beautiful experience that belongs in the same breath as this generation's top PS4 exclusives. I highly recommend you guys check this one out, especially if you're fans of Japanese history, culture, or cinema. I'm giving Ghost of Tsushima a 9 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and till the next episode.